लिंक लिस्ट बिल्कुल सिमिलर है. whatever we have done in this particular link list, single link list, it is almost same. What is the difference? The difference is that about these 2 pointers. Let me zoom it. Okay, so what is the difference? The difference is about these 2 pointers. One pointer is the previous and one pointer is the next. So previous is pointing to the previous node and the next pointer is pointing to the next node in this particular list. Okay, linked list. So this is the only difference we have. Now let's see, so how we are going to define the structure for this particular doubly linked list. Doubly linked list structure, using this particular struct, we have one data part and we have two pointers. One is the previous pointer, one is the next pointer. Previous is pointing to the previous one and next is pointing to the next one. Okay, so it means that if we are going to build this particular linked list, this here, this particular, so what is the last node here? This is the last node, and this particular pointer is what? The next pointer. So next pointer is not pointing to anyone. It means that it will contain a null value. Okay, so this is the first node. First node, and what this particular point is? This point is previous one, this one. So previous is not pointing to anyone, any another node. So it means that this particular will contain what? Null value. And all these are the data parts. All these are the data parts. Okay, fine. And these are the different links. So this particular this next of the first node is pointing to this particular. Next of the second node is pointing to this particular third node. And the previous of this particular, this is the previous. The previous of this is this one. This is pointing to the previous one. So let us write this. This is node number 1, this is node number 2, this is node number 3. Okay, so what is the next of this previous this node number 1? What is the next? Next is this one. Next is pointing to the node number 2. What is the next of node number 2? This one. This is pointing to node number 3. Okay, now coming here. So what is the previous of node number 3? This one. What is the previous of node number 2? This one. What is the previous of node number 1? This one. But it is not pointing anyone, so we are going to put null. Okay, this thing is clear to everyone. So this is the structure of doubly linked list. Am I audible? Okay, so now, so can we insert a node at the beginning of this particular doubly linked list? So this is the structure that we have. Okay, yes, we can create this particular structure. How we are going to create this structure? We know that using this particular piece of declaration, we are going to create this doubly linked list structure. Okay, so now the question is how we are going to insert at the beginning of this particular list. It's very simple. Again, we are going to create a one node which is containing 2 pointers. One is the previous, one is the next one, and initially they are containing the null values. And so how we are going to create? Can you create it? Yes, everybody, can you create it or not using the malloc function? Yes, beta. Now I think it's a very pretty simple. Now you have already done lot of codes in a single linked list. The same thing we are doing here. We are just inserting the 2 pointers now, nothing more than that. Otherwise all the codes, that is the malloc function, will work in the same fashion. Okay, so this is the node that we want to insert. So what we will do? It's very simple. So see the algorithm for this. Okay, so this is already created structure that we have. This is the already created structure we have. Okay, these are the memory locations. These are the memory locations. So initially this first node already created structure, the first node is null, the last node next is also null. These are the data parts, 6 and 5 are the data parts, and these are the memory location, that is the next of this, and this is the previous of this second node. Yes, beta. Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, leave it as of now. Siddharth, you just take some another time with me. I will tell you. It's a kind of no, for the best programming practices we can introduce the Senetel node, but it is not always required. Okay. As far as the different operations are being concerned, it is not always required. But yes, for sometimes for the best programming practices, we actually require that. Yes, I will tell you some later date. Okay. Maybe after this lecture. So let's continue this one first. Okay. Otherwise, we will not be in the right path. Okay. Senetel nodes, Siddharth, Senetel nodes का and Demin nodes का यहाँ से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. We do not have anything related to this particular piece of code. Dummy nodes and Senetel nodes, we hardly concerned about this. Okay. ओके, लेट मी रिपीट दिस। देखो क्या किया था, यहां पे था बेटा ऐसा, देखो ये हमारी ये क्या स्ट्रक्चर है हमारा, ये ऑलरेडी हमारी लिंक लिस्ट दी हुई थी। ओके, एंड समहाउ सिद्धार्थ हैज चेंज दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंटर विच सपोज टू बी पॉइंट एट दिस हेड पोजीशन। यहां पे पॉइंट करना था, लेकिन किसी ने क्या किया, इस पॉइंटर हेड पोजीशन को यहां पे चेंज कर दिया है। ओके, अब यहां पे चेंज करने के बाद क्या हुआ, व्हाट वी जस्ट वांट टू फाइंड द लास्ट नोड। वेयर इज द लास्ट नोड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर लिंक लिस्ट, वी जस्ट वांट दिस। अगर ये यहां पे हेड होता तो हम बता पाते। ये जो सर्कुलर लिंक लिस्ट जो मेरी दी गई हुई है इधर, दिस इज अ सर्कुलर लिंक लिस्ट, यस एवरीबॉडी, ये सर्कुलर लिंक लिस्ट थी। अगर हेड की पोजीशन यहां पे होती तो हम बता पाते लास्ट नोड कहां पे है, लेकिन किसी ने जो है ये हेड पॉइंटर यहां पे चेंज कर दिया है, और अब हम बोल रहे हैं कि वेयर इज द लास्ट नोड। सो पहले जो हम पीस ऑफ लाइन लिख रहे थे इसके लिए कि वेयर इज द लास्ट नोड, वी आर जस्ट राइटिंग दिस पीस ऑफ लाइन, while temp of link is not equals to head. You just keep on increasing, and whenever we reach this, we will say, okay, this is the data of the last node. This is what we are doing. But अगर हमने यहाँ पे इसको चेंज कर दिया, somehow we have changed this particular head position to some another node. Now we are using the same code. Now how we are going to track the last node? So if we are going to use this particular piece of code, so apply this particular piece of code here. So initially the temp is equals to head. So initial temp is equals to head, meaning what is the temp? Temp is pointing at this particular location here. Yes, Siddharth. So then what we are saying, temp of link. What is the temp of link? This is 20. 20 is not equals to head. Temp of link, head is pointing to this, but this is 20. So we will move. So this will move to here. Yes, beta. Then again temp of link. What is the temp of link? 50. So 50 is not equals to 20 at this particular 10. So where will move? Then the head will, this particular temp will move here. Yes, beta. Okay, it will move here. So then again this particular temp, what is the temp of link? Temp of link is 10. 10 equals to 10. So we again stop at this particular condition. At this particular point now we are stopped. But the question is, where is the last node? Where is the last node? Are you following this? So for this, sometimes, meaning for the sake of this kind of problem, although we are not supposed to change the head position, so what we are suggesting, why you are changing the head position, why you permit someone to change this particular head position, because somehow you have made this particular head as a global variable, and maybe someone have accessed it, and maybe they have changed it. So what is the suggestion? Suggestion is that why don't you make the dummy nodes, one dummy node, and you put it in front of this particular circular linked list, and you will freeze it. This is a dummy node, is a very separate node in different module. In a separate module you are going to create it, and then you are going to link with the another already created circular linked list. अलग से बना के एक मॉड्यूल में डमी लिंक लिस्ट डमी या सेनिटल नोड को रख लो, और उसको क्या करो, जब भी हमें मेन जो लिस्ट दी होगी उससे उसको केवल लिंक करना है, और हेड की पोजीशन हमेशा हमें कहां रहेगी, हमेशा डमी नोड पे रहेगी, हमेशा सेनिटल नोड पे रहेगी। ओके, so this is the concept of senatorial node or dummy node. So what we are saying, that you just create another module, and here in this module you just create this particular, you call this particular node as this are dummy node or the senatorial node, and head position will always point to this particular, and we can link this particular to this already created linked list, and we can assign the last node to this particular senatorial node. So what is the advantage now? Can you track the last node now? Can you track the last node? We can track the last node, and we are not supposed to permit anybody to change this particular head position. Head position will always be in a one particular module that is being created under the dummy module, dummy node module. Okay, so this is how we can track the last node. Yes, this is the one point. The second advantage of creation of these dummy nodes is that whenever we want to see, okay, how many nodes are in my linked list, in circular linked list, you can just use this particular data part to put the number of nodes in my linked list. So here we know that in this particular we have 3, so you just directly put at 3 here, and whenever someone will ask you, okay, can you tell me how many nodes are there in the linked list, So you just need to access the dummy node and you just need to access the data part of the dummy node and you will tell, okay, see, these are 3 nodes in this particular list. Okay. So this is the only advantage. Some good practices only. Otherwise, there is no need. Okay. Can we move now? ओके क्विकली बेटा आज मैं जो है आपको लैब के पार्ट के लिए वी हैव वंडरफुल प्रॉब्लम्स, बहुत अच्छी अच्छी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और लैब में बैठ के आपको ये सारी की सारी प्रॉब्लम्स डिजाइन करनी है, एल्गोरिथम्स राइट करना. आई विल explain each and every example along with the complexity part as well, but as far as the C programming implementation is concerned, I will give you an algorithm, some algorithms I will give, some examples I will give, then you have to design your own algorithm and implement it. Okay, now coming to this particular doubly linked list, this is the structure that we have created. This is how we are going to insert at the beginning. Yes, Siddharth, can you create this particular structure? Yes or no? Say yes or no only. Okay, you can create it. Now I want to insert at the beginning. For insertion of the beginning, I need a node. Can you create this particular node? Yes or no? Yes, beta. Can you? Yes, you can create it. So now what is left? We are just need to attach. We are just need to link all these things like this. Yes or no? So for attaching all these things, this is the algorithm. Very simple. So what you will do? Whatever the temp of next. What is the temp of next, beta? Here initially it is null. So what you are going to do? You are putting the head position. What is the head position here? It is 10. Yes or no? Okay. Then head equals to temp. What is the head, beta? Head is this one. You are putting it equal to temp. So where is head now? Here is. Initially head was here. Now head is where? Head is equals to temp position here. Okay, beta. Temp of previous. What is the temp? Temp of previous is null. Okay, we have already set it. Okay. What is head of next of previous? Head of next is this one. And its previous. What is the head of next? This one. 10 position and its previous is this one, beta. Okay. So what we are doing here? We are setting the position of head. Yes or no? Yes, beta. Have you successfully inserted or not? Can we move? Okay. The first way. What is the second way? The second way is, this is also second way. You can follow any algorithm. So what we are doing here? Temp of next equals to head. So just take it, or otherwise you can imagine node. Okay. Okay, now see. Initially the temp is this one. This is the head position. So temp of next. What is the temp of next, beta? This one. You put it the head. Okay. What is the head? This one. This is done. Then head of previous is equals to temp. What is the head of previous? This one. What is the head of previous? Is equals to temp. What is the temp, beta? 50. Yes or no? Yes, beta. Follow it. Temp of previous. What is the temp of previous, beta? This one. You put it null. Okay, already null. What is head equals to temp? What is the head, beta? This. So move it to the temp position. So head is now pointing to the first node. Yes or no? Both algorithm will work. So this is the insertion at the beginning. Okay, fine. Now move to insertion at the end. Can you do it? Yes, beta. Can you? Yes. Once, can you create this node? Yes, this node. Yes. Siddharth, anybody? Why I'm calling always Siddharth? Because I think most of the time he's asking questions. As Aditya, Abhishek, Amya, Abhijit, Nikleshwar. Who else? Geet, Gunjan, OP Lala. Are you following the code or not? Okay. हाँ But we can create it. Okay, we can create it. We can create this structure. Yes, we can create this structure. Only one piece of line is required. What is that piece of line? Struct node. Okay, inside that two pointers declared and one data part declared. And then using a for loop, we can create this particular structure. Okay, using a for loop, yes, we can create. And this particular new node I want to insert, so you have to create it first and then make some entry into this data part. Okay, we can take it some entry 60 as. So now you just need to do what? So we have to insert this. So what we will do, temp equals to head. What is the temp beta? Temporary is this one. Initially it is pointing here. Okay. While temp of next is equals to null. So until unless we are not reached to up to this particular point, up to until unless we are not reached to up to this particular point, you just keep on increasing, and the moment we will reach at this particular 30. So temp position is this one now. Are you following this while condition? Okay. So now while condition is this one. So the moment we will reach here, so what we will do now? So that is fine. We have reached here. We are standing at this point now here. So we just need to do temp of next. What is the temp of next? This one. Where you have to set next node. What is the next node? 50. Okay. This one. New node previous. What is new node previous? This one. What we have to set? Temp position. What is the temp position? 30. This is done. Then new node next. What is new node next? This one. So this set null. Okay, null. So this is how we have inserted a node at the end. Yes or no? Only this small piece of line. These 3-4 lines. Okay. Coming to inserted at some point in between. Doubly linked list. So for example, I want to insert this node after this data 2. After this data we have specified, or some node we have specified, and after this node we have to insert here. Can you insert it? Yes or no? Yes, beta. Quickly. Initially, this is the temp position. While temp of data is not equals to 2. So until unless this is not equals to 2, where we have to move? We have to move this particular temp. So temp will move here. Okay, we will stop here because now we found this particular 2 here in while condition. Otherwise we will keep on moving, and once we found this data, what we have to do now? Next of previous. What is the next node previous? This one. Set is equal to temp is pointing to where? 20. So we are setting is 20. Okay, so we are creating this particular link, this one first. Okay, this is done. Then next node, this is next node next. What is next node next? This one is equals to temp of next. What is the temp of next, beta? Oh, I think we have missed something. Next node previous. What is the next node previous? This one is the temp. Okay, this is fine. Then next node next, meaning this one. This one we have to set where? Temp of next. What is the temp of next, beta? Oh, this line is not correct. Okay, this line is not correct. I think we can write, rather than writing this next uh, of this will be what? Temp of next of next. Okay, one moment. Temp of next is this one, and uh, initially, and its next is 30. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, बेटा, है ना? ऐसे कर लेंगे. I think we missed something. Okay, anyways, you can do it. It's simple. Okay. So what is this? This one is 30. Why सही क्यों है बेटा? एक बार बताओ मुझे, एक सेकंड रुको, मुझे देखने दो. हाँ 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 एक सेकंड रुको बेटा, एक सेकंड रुको, मुझे देखने दो पहले मैंने कहाँ पे नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट ऑफ नेक्स्ट, दिस इज द पोजीशन, ओके, वी हैव टू सेट दिस वन, and what we are setting, temp of next, so temp is here and its next is, so initially it was pointing here ना. हाँ ठीक है बेटा, ठीक है, ओके ओके, फाइन 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 फाइन, या वो हमने बीच में इंसर्ट कर दिया तो आई मिस दैट पॉइंट, एनीवेज हो जाता है कभी, सो इट इज फाइन. सो देन टेम्प ऑफ नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द टेम्प ऑफ नेक्स्ट बेटा, व्हाट इज द टेम्प ऑफ नेक्स्ट. हाँ, टेम्प ऑफ नेक्स्ट को नेक्स्ट नोड कर दो, सो टेम्प ऑफ next is this one, so temp of next is this one, so what is this one, the value is 50 here, so we are pointing in this position, okay, okay, and then next node next is equals to next node का next का previous, so this is next node का next, एक सेकेंड, नेक्स्ट नोड, हाँ ये आएगा ना इसके, नेक्स्ट नोड का नेक्स्ट इज प्रीवियस, सो क्या हो जाएगा बेटा, ये नेक्स्ट नोड का नेक्स्ट तो ये हुआ और इसका प्रीवियस ये हुआ, it will work, see it, yes or no, it will work, yes it will work, so forget about this one now, forget about this one now, okay, yeah, this is fine now, yeah, it happens sometimes, code है तो इतना सारा, anyways, so this is how it will work if you are going to insert in some between some node, okay. Okay, now coming to queue concept. So this thing is clear to everyone. So in laboratory part today, in today's lab, what you have to do, whatever the algorithms we have implemented till now, I will give the list also. You have to implement all these coding parts in your laboratory work today. Okay. Now coming to the queue concept. अभी तक हमने क्या सीखा? We talked about this particular stack. What was the stack? What is the theory of stack, beta? It was LIFO, it was FIFO. And the reverse of this is the FIFO order, that is Q is what we call as a FIFO. जैसे हमने stack के बारे में we come to the conclusion, oh see my dear, that if you are going to use the data structure, which data structure, the stack data structure, then you can decrease the complexities of this insertion and deletion and searching, yes or no. Likewise, we have another concept, a conceptual concept we have, a type of concept we have, that is the queue concept. Similar to the stack, we have also a concept called the queue concept. But in this particular queue concept, we will follow the FIFO order. What is the FIFO order? First in, first out. जो पहले आएगा वो पहले जाएगा. This is the reverse of this kind of stack. Okay? जो पहले आएगा वो पहले जाएगा. अगर आपने इंसर्ट किया है 1, ओके, हमने इंसर्ट किया 1, फिर आपने इंसर्ट कराया 2, फिर 3 कराया, फिर 4 कराया, तो अब जब आपको पॉप ऑपरेशन करना होगा डिलीशन का, तो जो पहले आया था वी विल पॉप आउट, वी विल पॉप आउट, वी विल पॉप आउट एंड वी विल पॉप आउट. सो दिस इज द we will see, no no, not bottom beta, we will see it, it is called the front in the queue. Let's wait for 5 minutes, we will came to know the conclusion of these queues. So what we are saying, in this particular queue operation, what we will do, whatever the number or you call it the plates, it will come, it will be inserted at the front, then again the second plate will come, and then after this it will be inserted, third plate will come, after this it will be inserted, fourth plate will come, it will be inserted. Whenever we want to delete, we will see where is the first plate, where is the front, this is the front, so we are going to pop out. So which element I have inserted first, this is the first element, which element I am popping out, this is the element. So the order in which I am going to insert the element, thus in the same order I am going to pop out, in the same order I am going to delete it. This is the simple concept of the queue, that is the FIFO order. So let's understand some terminologies here. In insertion in the queue is sometimes what we call as the enqueue or add or insert. Mostly we'll follow this terminology, enqueue operation. Enqueue meaning you want to insert some element inside the queue. Deletion in the queue is called the dequeue operation. Yes. Okay beta, चले आगे. Yes Siddharth. Okay. Now stop sharing and let me come to. Oh, have I what I have done? I have changed in the master copy. Oh, this should not be done ना. मास्टर कॉपी में नहीं करना था चेंज. एक सेकेंड इसको स्टूडेंट कॉपी बनाते हैं पहले. होल्ड बेटा, ये हुआ स्टूडेंट कॉपी 2. और हमने मास्टर कॉपी में चेंज कर दिया, उसको नहीं करना था हमें मास्टर कॉपी में ना. चलो एनीवेज हो गया तो चलिए. So this is the simple concept of this is visible. This PDF is visible now. Okay. So now we are seeing the queue concept now. So what is the queue concept? Sir, I have element I want to insert. You insert it. So I have a second element I want to insert. Okay. After that first element you insert it. So the way I am going to insert, in the same way I am going to delete it. The way I am going to insert 1, 5, 9, 10. This is the enqueue operation. Enqueue operation. How I am going to dequeue? Yes beta. विजिबल नहीं हो रही है. अब देखो, दिस इज विजिबल. ये क्या होगा, एक सेकेंड रुको. फिर स्क्रीन शेयर, विंडोज एंटायर स्क्रीन. अब विजिबल है, देखो. Okay. So in the queue operation, we are discussing about the queue operation. So the way I am going to insert the element 1, 5, 9, 10, I am inserting first, then I am going to insert 5, then 9, then 10. So this is called the insertion operation or the enqueue operation. Whenever I am going to delete the element, I am going to delete it from this end only. So the way I am going to enqueue, in the similar way I am going to dequeue. So the order of enqueue is 1, 5, 9, 10, and the order in which I will get the element is also 1, 5, 9 and 10. Yes, are you following this? Okay. So how to do this? We have two pointers that will work in the queue concept. One pointer is called the front, the second pointer is the rear. Front will point to the first element. Please have note on this. The front pointer will point to the first element. Rear will point to the current element. Rear will point to the current element. Rather than writing the last, I should write point to current element. Okay. So now initially the front and the rear, these two pointers point to the same memory location. Very initial situation. Whenever you are designing algorithm, in a very initial situation, these are at the same memory location. So let us suppose I want to insert element 1, 2 and 3. So how I am going to insert? What is the initial situation beta? This is the initial situation. They are pointing to the same memory location. Okay. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. So I want to insert this first element first, 1. So insert 1. So how I am going to insert 1? First you increase the rear. What is the rear? This is the rear. You just increase it by 1. So by increasing it by 1, it means that, let us suppose this is 0, 1, 2. So initially this is -1. So increase by rear by 1. Rear position is at the 0th index. Yes, beta. Okay. Also increase the front to 1. Why I am increasing the front to 1? Because what is the front pointer? The front pointer will always point to the first element. What is the first element now? The first element is this one. So I am going to increase this to the first element. Okay. Now I want to insert the 2. So what I will do? I am going to increase the rear. So where is the rear now? Rear at this particular position. So what is the element? You just put it. Should I increase the front? Should I increase the front? Yes or no, beta? No, I do not increase the front. Why? Because the property of the front says that it always point to the first element. And what is the first element? 1 is the first element. It will always point here. So I am going to increase the rear only. Now I want to increase, insert the 3. So what I will do? I am going to increase the rear. So let's increase it and put the third element here. So all done. We have successfully inserted these elements. So what is the latest positions of the front and rear? Why rear is here? Because rear will always point to the current element that you have inserted. What is the current element that we have inserted? 3 is the current element that we have inserted. So rear position is pointing to that only. So this is the final positions of your front and rear. Are you following this or not? Yes, beta. Up to this point it is clear. Now now coming to, so this is the final position. Okay, can you delete it, beta? Can you? I want that you just want to delete the first element. So how to delete the first element? Where is the front? You just delete it. So what is the front is pointing here, so I just going to delete it. Okay, so after deleting, this particular space is free. Yes. Okay, now I want to insert a new element. I want to insert a new element, 9. Can you insert it? Can you insert it? I have free space. I have free space. Can you insert it? No, I am just saying, okay, you enqueue, you do some enqueue operation, you insert some element, then you delete some element, and I have the free space in the array now. So now can you insert one more element into it? So, but according to your algorithm, you said, sir, whenever I am going to insert some element, what I have to do? I have to increase rear to rear plus 1. Yes or no? So where is the rear of plus 1, beta? This is only 0, 1, 2, 3. There is no indexing. There is no more space. So where the rear will go? We cannot increase it because it is out of bound now. Are you following this thing? So it means that what I can do, sir, please do not insert. Please delete. Okay, let's delete then. If you are interested in deletion, can you delete the 2? Yes, sir, I can delete the 2. I just need to find the position of front. Where is the front? Front is pointing here. Sir, I can delete it. Okay, delete it. Okay, I am going to delete it. And then after deletion, where is the front now? Where is the front now? Front is always pointing to what? The first element. So where is the first element? Only we have one element here. So this is the only first element. So how many spaces we have now? 2 spaces. So again I am saying, can you insert the 20? What you will do? Sir, I can insert. I have to just increase the rear. Can you increase the rear? No. So the problem is, although we have enough memory, although we have enough spaces, still we are not able to insert the new element. Very bad. Very bad. What is the advantage then? You apply in-queue operation is wonderful, no problem. The algorithm that you have designed for deletion is also wonderful. We are able to delete the elements. In-queue भी कर पा रहे हैं, D-queue भी कर पा रहे हैं, but although we have the free spaces, we are not able to insert the new elements. This is the disadvantage of implementation of this queue concept using array. Are you following this? Implementation of queue using arrays. What is the disadvantage? Although we have the free spaces, but I am not able to insert the new elements. So this is the disadvantage. So what I will do, what is your philosophy? What can you suggest something? Can you suggest something to me? That okay, sir, you just increase the rear, no, not a problem, sir. We just increase the this rear. And if somehow this rear after incrementing it will go to this particular position, then we can insert the element, yes or no? So don't you think that if we will convert this particular linear array into a kind of circular array, then we can easily able to insert the new element after the deletion. So it means that we should shift this linearity to the circularity. Okay? We should move from this linearity to the circularity of the array. So now introducing this concept of a circular array, this is a kind of concept only, beta. It is not like, see, everything is a concept in the this particular computer science. ऐसा नहीं है कि we have made this particular kind of box and you will imagine it, okay, this is inside the memory. No, these are different memory locations. These are consecutive memory locations. This is how we have represented it in our copy and pen. Now, similarly, if we will imagine this particular linear array in form of the circular array, then our disadvantage, there will be no disadvantage. And we can successfully implement this queue concept without wasting the spaces. Yes or no? So let's come to this particular circular array concept. So what is the circular array concept, beta? See, now you have to imagine this linear array into form of a circular one. In form of the circular array, you have to imagine it. So can you imagine it? Now can you imagine it? एवरीबडी कोई एक को इमेजिन नहीं करना, सबको इमेजिन करना। आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो इसको सर्कुलर एरे की फॉर्म में? So now, okay, now see, let us suppose the size of this array is 4. So how many elements you are going to insert? Okay, we will see it. Initially, if we are going to imagine it in a circular array, then this is how I am going to imagine. These are the different blocks, and these blocks are nothing more than the memory locations. These are the indexes, 0, 1, 2, 3 are the indexes. So initially, the position of the front and the rear are lying here, initial positions. Initially, the position of the front and the rear is lying here. Then, okay, so if I want to insert some elements 10, 20 and 30. So 3 elements we have 3 elements. So how I am going to, so and this particular space where the front and the rear are pointing, this is a kind of we cannot insert any element here. You just imagine it, we cannot insert any element. So if this array is of size 4, then how many elements I can insert? 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces. It means that for n size array, I can insert n minus 1 elements in circular array. Okay? हाँ, हमने ये बोला बेटा, ये जो फ्रंट और रियर है, ये वाला जो स्पेस इसको पॉइंट कर रहे हैं इनिशियली, इस पे कोई भी एलिमेंट नहीं आएगा। ये आप इसको वेस्टेज समझो, एक स्पेस हमने वेस्ट कर दिया है। किस लिए कर दिया है, हम आगे देखेंगे। सर इसका डिसएडवांटेज क्या होगा, स्पेस क्यों वेस्ट कर दिया हमने? हमने एक स्पेस को वेस्ट कर दिया है और हम ये बोल रहे हैं अब इसका साइज बताओ सर्कुलर एरे का कितना है, बताओ इसमें कितना है भाई, एक स्पेस, दो स्पेस, तीन स्पेस, ये तो तीन तो हमारे एलिमेंट्स आ सकते हैं, लेकिन टोटल कितना है, टोटल तो 4 है सर, एक तो आपने वेस्ट कर दिया, तो n साइज के एरे में कितना आ सकता है, n-1 एलिमेंट्स आ सकते हैं सर्कुलर एरे के अंदर। ओके, नाउ ट्राई टू सी दिस, और इनिशियल कंडीशन इज फ्रंट एंड द रियर आर पॉइंटिंग एट दिस पर्टिकुलर पोजीशंस। ओके, नाउ इंसर्ट 10, 20 एंड 30। बेटा ये मूव्स को जो है आपको ध्यान से देखना है, यू हैव टू स्टडी इट वेरी केयरफुली, देन ओनली यू आर गोइंग टू इंप्लीमेंट द एल्गोरिथम। Insert 10, 20 and 30. So what you will do, initially front is here beta, so in order to insert an element, what you will do in linear array, increment the rear, so you increment the rear and the rear position is now at this particular position, yes or no? Now can you insert the 10? Yes, I can insert, so I have inserted it. Okay, I have inserted it here. Then what is the next element beta? 20. So in order to insert a new element, what you have to do, increment the rear, so rear will come at this position now. Yes, so you can increase, you can increment and you can insert the element. Okay, again I want to insert the 30, so can you increase? Yes, I can increase it, I can increase and can insert the 30. Again sir, I want to insert the 40 now, one more element. Now compare this situation with the initial linear array that we have done. Okay sir, I want to insert the 40, so how I'm going to insert it? So for this beta, what you will do, we have one kind of formulation here, that is you just need to increase this particular rear position, you just need to increase this particular rear position to this one, yes or no? How to come to this particular position beta? If you will increment rear by 1 and you will take the mode of number of the size of this particular array, then you come to the conclusion that after incrementing the value should be 1, and this is where I am pointing here. Yes or no? आप बेटा आप कहां पे हो, अभी आप 3 पे खड़े हो, इस पिक्चर में इमेजिन करो केवल, सर मैं तो यहां पे खड़ा हूं, सर इसको इंक्रीज करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको, 3+1 करना पड़ेगा, पर 3+1 तो 4 हो जाएगा सर, सर 4 तो है ही नहीं इधर, तो क्या करोगे सर, एक मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मुलेशन कर ले इसकी, इसमें आप मोड और लगा दो, मोड n कर दो, n क्या है मेरा, साइज ऑफ एरे, अगर इसमें मोड लगा देता हूं तो r की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई रियर की, 0, 0 तो है सर, क्या 0 पे आ सकता हूं अब, देखो इंक्रीमेंट भी हो गया और दोबारा से यहां पे आ गए, तो ये हमारी यहां पे हल्की सी छोटी सी, वी हैव डन अ वेरी स्मॉल काइंड ऑफ मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मेशन, व्हाई, बिकॉज वी नीड लाइक दिस, otherwise how we are going to increase it, we cannot place to the 0th position. Are you following this? So now, so this is the rear position beta, so what is my motive, my motive was to insert the element. Can I insert the element 40 here? Sir, I can insert, but this is freeze sir, we cannot insert here sir, although I have incremented the rear, but I cannot insert sir because this condition, this particular area is freezed. Yes or no? ये तो बेटा हम फ्रीज करके चल रहे हैं ना, इसको तो इसको इंसर्ट नहीं करना है, कुछ भी इसमें कुछ इंसर्ट नहीं करना है, ये तो एरिया फ्रीज हुआ पड़ा है, सो इट मींस दैट बेटा when the front is equals to rear, what does it mean, what does it mean beta, q is full, so whenever you apply it inside the code and you will write, okay now insert the element 40, what you condition you have to check, whether the front is equals to rear or not. If this is the condition, then you will print q is full, you cannot insert. Are you following? Okay, this is the, okay now, so this is the final situation we have. Yes Siddharth and others, Harsh, are you following beta, are you following all this? Okay, so now so this is the final picture we have, so we have inserted some element and we make the q full. Okay, now suppose now you wish to delete one element, what you will do, you will see that the front pointer is one place less than the first element. Where is the first element beta, sir, this is the first element, This is the first element we have. Where is the front? Front is 1 less than this particular position. So I want to delete. It means what I will do? I just need to increase the front, because from where I am going to delete the element? I am always going to delete the element from the front, sir. But front is not pointing to the first element, sir. So what I will do? I have to increase the front. Okay, let's increase the front by 1 beta. So I am going to increase the front by 1. So then from this particular front, from here it has moved from here to here. Okay. So we deleted this particular 10. So 10 is no more. 10 is no more here. So what is left? 20, 30. And can you see this particular space is free now? This particular space is free now. Okay. Now can you insert the 40? Can you insert the 40 now? What is the mechanism? Sir, mechanism is very simple. I increase the rear position. So, okay, you can increase the rear position. So let's increase the rear position. What formulation you will do in order to increase the rear position? R plus 1 mod n. So it will come to the 0. Yes. Okay. So okay, now can I insert 40? Yes, you can insert. Why? Because front is not equals to rear. Yes or no? Now insert the 50. Can you insert the 50? Yes, sir, I can insert. What I have to do? You have to increase the rear. But front is equals to rear beta now. You want to insert 50? Sir, I can insert, but front is equals to rear. Sir, queue is full, sir. I cannot insert, sir. Yes or no? So R, हाँ yes 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 बेटा yes बिल्कुल. तो अब इससे तो ये कहानी पता चल गई थोड़ी थोड़ी हमें. द मोरल ऑफ द स्टोरी इज दैट नाउ कैन यू इमेजिन द हाउ द एल्गोरिथम एक्चुअली वर्क्स. इस पूरी मैपिंग को कैन यू पुट इट इन द एल्गोरिथम फॉर्म? कैन यू पुट इट? So what you need, sir? I need a circular kind of concept. Okay, I need a front and the rear pointers. Initially they are pointing somewhere, and I have one condition where I will check that front is not equal to rear, or if they are equal, then what I will do? If somehow they will come at the same position, should I decrement the rear? So ये थोड़ा थोड़ा imagination आ रहा है किस तरह से करेंगे इसको. So the takeaway is during insertion, if front is equals to rear, queue is full. एक printf statement you have to apply this printf statement or check. This is the first check that you have to apply somewhere in the algorithm. During the deletion, if front is equals to rear beta, what you will do? Queue is empty. See, during the deletion beta, where is the deletion case? Okay, let's see. Let's don't focus on this. Let's move to this. I will show you how this particular case will come. Go to insert an element. What you have to do? Increment the rear. This is the takeaway, and insert it. To delete an element, you have to increment the front and delete it. Yes, beta. Fine. Okay. Now, can you compare both approaches? In linear array, although after dequeue operation these spaces are free, but you cannot insert the element. But here in this circular array, we have only reserved one space. Otherwise, all enqueue and dequeue operations are working efficiently without any space wastage, except one space. So space wise, this is more efficient. As far as the space complexity is concerned, it is more efficient as compared to this one. Now writing the algorithm for this enqueue and the dequeue operations. So now see this enqueue meaning. What is enqueue beta? What is enqueue? Insertion operation. So now trace out this enqueue operation. So I want to insert some data. Okay, this is the algorithm we have. Okay, what I am doing, we have this particular algorithm. Can you trace out this algorithm and insert the element in circular linked list? Yes or no? See this code here. Where is this condition? When rear equals to 0, you have to decrement the rear by 1. Where is this condition, beta? Can you find out where is this condition here? See. Yes. This condition. When q is full, so you are trying to insert new element. So you apply this particular modeling, meaning this particular piece of line, and you come here and you will realize that front equals to rear. So I cannot insert element and I will print q is full. So what you will do? Rear equals to rear minus 1. Again you set this particular rear to the original position. Now see this. Now trace out this particular enqueue operation and implement this in today's lab. So what you have to do in today's lab, what you have to do, apart from implementing this algorithm, you have to show me figure wise, meaning the way that we have represented here, how this algorithm actually works. Can you do so by taking some example? Already we have given this. You have to insert these items. Everybody, yes beta. पहले इसको पेपर पे करोगे और इसको सबमिट जो करोगे आप अपने कोड के साथ, नहीं बेटा कोड के थ्रू नहीं दिखाने, पहले इसको आप इमेजिनेशन इसकी ये फिगर्स बनाओगे किस तरह से आपका वर्किंग कर रहा है एल्गोरिथम, उसके बाद जो है आपको इसका कोड करोगे और पूरा असाइनमेंट इसको सबमिट करोगे लैब असाइनमेंट, सो दैट पिक्चर विल बी क्लियर. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने ये एल्गोरिथम उठाया, अब इस एल्गोरिथम में करोगे क्या भाई, अब इसको सीधा सीधा मॉड्यूल को अगर सी प्रोग्राम में रख दोगे तो वैसे भी चल जाएगा ये, तो ऐसा नहीं करना है. व्हाट इज योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम दिस, what you understood from this? You just take an example, you just take some test cases and you deploy those test cases in your copy and then implement in your compiler. Okay, now can you perform the dequeue operation, delete an element? So this is the situation that we have left. So this was the final situation that we were there. So in order to delete an element, what we will do, increment the front by using the same formulation, front plus 1 mod n. So what is the front now? Front, so let us suppose this is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So this will be 0 plus 1 mod. So the front is pointing to 0. So 0 plus 1 mod, this is 1. So we are pointing now here. So can I delete the element now? Yes, I can delete. Now delete the next element. So what I have to do? I have to increase the front, or rather than the deletion, what I have done, insert the element 40. Can you insert the 40 now? So for that what you have to do, you have to increase this to position to this one. Is front equals to rear? No. So I can insert, yes I have inserted this. So this is the picture, yes or no? So then insert the 70. So 70 I need to increase the rear, so rear is now 1. So after this rear and front are same, it means that what, q is full. So q is full. So what you will do, you set this particular position 1 less. Okay, so again we are going to set this particular r equals to r minus 1 again to this position, 1 minus 1, 0th position. Okay beta, so this is the final picture. So now are you following this insertion deletion, how we are moving? So this is the advantage we have already discussed. Okay, fine. And again, let's do one more imagination. DQ operation. So this is the situation we have. So let us suppose this is the front. Move front and delete element. Okay, so I want to delete the 20. So I'm going to move the front. Front is equals to front plus 1. That is 2. So this is the picture now. We are standing at this particular position. So we can delete 20. Yes, beta. Yes or no? Okay. Now delete one more element. So I just need to increase this particular front here to here. And I can delete the 30. Yes or no? Here. Follow कर रहे हो? Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Then delete one more. Now this is the picture now. Delete one more. So I just need to increase the front, sir. Here. So it becomes where? At the 0th position. Here. So what does it mean? Standing here, I can delete the 40. Yes, I can delete the 40. So what does it mean? Now Q is empty. Yes or no? Why? Front equals to rear. Both are pointing at the same position. So it means that Q is now empty. So beta, can you now from this we have two takeaways. One is in-queue operation. So in-queue operation we increment the R here, check if it is overflow condition or not. If there is no overflow condition, then you insert the element, else do not insert and set the rear to appropriate location. And how to set the appropriate location? If rear equals to 0, then you have to do what? Rear equals to n minus 1. Else rear equals to r plus 1. These are two important conditions. Are you getting these conditions or not? Are you following these conditions or not? This is r equals to n minus 1 beta. And this is r equals to r minus 1. Yes beta. Everybody. Am I audible? बताओ मुझे ये कंडीशन फॉलो कर रहे हो कि नहीं कर रहे हो? सिद्धार्थ, वंश, अमर, रोहित, बेटा आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी. सुमित, वंश, संस्कार, शिवम, सिद्धार्थ, राहुल. आर यू? देखो, अच्छा ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पिक्चर से देखते हैं. इधर देखो, व्हेन इट इज फुल, जब हमारी फुल होगी क्यों, तो हम क्या करेंगे? वेयर इज द केस बेटा? हाँ, इस वाले कंडीशन में देखो बेटा, यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया था? पहले इसको इंक्रीमेंट किया, यहाँ पे गए, ठीक है. यहाँ पे हमने क्या देखा? फ्रंट इक्वल टू क्या है? रियर है. तो क्यू क्या हो गई? फुल हो गई. बताओ बेटा. यस. तो क्या करोगे? इसको दोबारा से कहां सेट करोगे? यहां पे. तो अगर इसको यहां पे सेट करोगे तो क्या होगा ये कंडीशन? बताओ. इसको क्या लिखना चाहिए हमें? अगर अगर ये 4 माइनस 1 अगर मैं लिखता हूं तो पोजीशन क्या आ जाएगी? 3. एंड व्हाट इज 4? साइज ऑफ एरे -1. yes or no? I should write it. Yes or no? So this is the case, this one. Which one? This one. Let me show you in the takeaways. This one. Yes, beta. Only when r equals to 0, when the value of this r is pointing to this particular, meaning whenever it is full. Else in all other conditions. In all other conditions meaning, for example, नहीं ये बेटा इनकी ऑपरेशन में बता रहा हूं मैं, इनके ऑपरेशन के अंदर। ठीक है, देखो एल्गोरिथम देखो इनकी होगा, इधर देखो। रियर जब 0 होगा तो क्या होगा? n-1। अदरवाइज हमारी क्यू क्या है? क्यू मेरी फुल नहीं है। अगर क्यू मेरी फुल नहीं है तो क्या करेंगे हम? रियर को कहां सेट करके चलेंगे? रियर इक्वल्स टू रियर -1। बताओ बेटा, कैन यू ट्रेस इट आउट और नॉट? अब कर सकते हो? आगे बढ़े। यस बेटा, हाँ ना कुछ तो बोलो। यस, एम आई ऑडिबल? And DQ operation is what you have to take care. You just need to increase the front and delete the element. But whenever there is an underflow condition, there is no element to delete. When this particular front equals to rear during the DQ operation. This condition, beta. Which condition? This one. Okay. So in today's lab, although I have already written this algorithm for the DQ, you just need to trace it out. Okay. So before seeing this algorithm, you have to make your own algorithm, whatever the understanding that you have. I will share the PDF as well. So you have to implement all these algorithms. So this is a DQ algorithm we have. Now, can you trace it out or not? Yes or no? Okay. Second, okay, the 3 tasks that we have, in fact, we have a lot of tasks today. So let me tell you these tasks. Okay, for the linear array, you have to implement this concept of Q operations. For both, please note it down. In today's work, what you have to do, implement Q operations. हाँ, मैं इसको अभी तुरंत लेक्चर के बाद इसको फिनिश कर देते हैं। ठीक है, चलो मैं फाइनली कंक्लूड करूंगा, तब बताऊंगा कि आज का क्या क्या टास्क है। आई थिंक 4, 5, 6 प्रोग्राम्स यू हैव नाउ। तो आप उसमें पिछला जो है डबली लिंक लिस्ट वाला कंसेप्ट भी पूरा करेंगे। उससे पहले जो प्रोग्राम्स करे वो भी कंप्लीट करेंगे, एंड ये जितना इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बताया है ये भी कंप्लीट करेंगे। किसका बेटा? ये मॉड्यूल है इनक्यू का, डीक्यू का। हाँ, नहीं बेटा, वो मैंने नहीं किया है। वो मैंने पूरा हैश वो मैंने, अरे भाई अब सब सारा मुझसे करवाओगे तुम, आप लोग क्या करोगे बताओ? एग्जाम, हाँ एग्जाम्पल आपने समझ लिया, स्टेप्स आपने समझ लिए, एल्गोरिथम आपने देख लिया, अब उसको इंप्लीमेंट तो करो। कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी आपने देख ली, सर क्या डिफरेंस है, क्यों कर रहे हैं इस काम को, क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए था, क्यों करना चाहिए था, ये सब देख लिया। तो अब उसको फाइनली सी कोड में तो आप लेके आओगे उसको। आप देखो एक लास्ट कॉन्सेप्ट देख लो, छोटा छोटा कॉन्सेप्ट देख लो, उसके बाद कल इसको जो है फिनिश करेंगे। ऑलमोस्ट जो है वी आर मूविंग इन एंडिंग विद द स्टैक्स एंड द क्यू कॉन्सेप्ट सूनर। Implementation of this queue concept using the two stacks. अब हमने क्या देखा है, we have just seen this that okay queue concept is fine sir, the way we are inserting the element in the same manner we are going to delete the elements. So for example, I want to insert this element in the queue A B C D. This is the first element, second element, third element, fourth element. So I want to insert A and B. So this is the in queue operation beta. First I will insert one, this is A, and then I am going to insert the B. And then if I am going to delete it, then in which fashion I am going to delete? Which is the front element beta? This is front, this is rear. So this is the output, and then this is the output. So if you will see that if we have included this A and B first and then we apply the DQ operation, then this is the output. Then we apply the InQ operation and then we apply the DQ operation, then this is the output. So if I am going to apply the InQ operation A, B, C, D, then what is the DQ result? A, B, C, D. Same sequence, yes or no? But beta, this particular sequence, if you will apply, if you will compare it with the stack, then this particular sequence, this particular output is not guaranteed. Why? See this. In stack, I want to insert these elements A, B, C, D. So I just need to insert A and then I need to insert B. I need to insert A, then I need to insert B. Okay. Then in the pop operation, which element will come first? B and then A. Yes or no? Then stack is empty. Then I want to insert the C and D. So this is the C element and then this is the D element. Then I want to pop it out. So the sequence will be first D and then C. So if the sequence in the stack operation is A, B, C, D, then what is the pop operation? If this is the push operation, and then the pop operation sequence will be B, A, D, C. Yes or no? So this sequence of InQ and the DQ, we called it in the Q concept, and push and pop we call it in the stack concept. These are not similar. The push sequence is not equals to the pop sequence in stack, but the push and pop sequence in the queue is same. Are you following this or not? So now what is the topic? The topic is saying we have to implement this queue concept, meaning whatever the way I am inserting the element, in the same manner you have to delete the element. Meaning I want to insert this element A, B, C, D, then the output should also be the A, B, C, D. But this is not possible using the single stack. Can you implement this particular queue concept by using the concept of the stacks? Yes, I can implement it, but for that I need two stacks. I need two stacks in order to implement this particular queue concept. So this is the next topic that we have. Implementation of the queue using the two stacks. Clear what we are doing, why we are doing? So then, okay. So now how we are going to do it? Very simple concept beta. This is the only one line that you have to focus. Otherwise all things are very pretty simple. How? Given two stacks, okay, I have to implement it using the two stacks. Okay, let us say we have two stacks S1 and S2. If an element is pushed into the S1 and then it is popped out from the S1. So what you have to do, you have to follow the order. Please keep in mind, you have to follow the order. What? Whenever the element is pushed into the S1, then pop out will always be from the S1 only. अरे भाई S1 में पुश करोगे तो पॉप आउट भी तो सर S1 से ही करोगे. ओके, वही हम बोल रहे हैं. The same thing we are saying. If an element is pushed into S1 and then popped out from S1, then the popped out element must go to the S2 first and then only it is popped out from the S2. बस दिस ये इतना कंसेप्ट है. एल्गोरिथम इज फिनिश्ड. क्या बोला हमने? देखो, अगर कोई एलिमेंट हमने S1 में डाला तो इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे बेटा? पुश ऑपरेशन. हमने क्या डाला इधर? A और B को पुश करना है. तो सबसे पहले क्या हुआ? पुश A. फिर क्या हुआ? पुश B. तो जब इसको पॉप ऑपरेशन करोगे, whenever you are doing the pop operation, so from where you will do the pop operation बेटा? सर S1 में डाला तो S1 से ही करेंगे. So this is the pop operation. So what is the popped element beta? B. Yes or no? So this operation is pop for the stack 1, but this operation is the push for the stack 2. Yes or no? हाँ बेटा, इसके बाद you have break in this laboratory. Next laboratory you have to implement it. So I will come for 10 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes. I will take the attendance, and in the laboratory session you have to implement all this in today's session. Okay, because already we are done all these algorithms. So what will in the laboratory, this is also part of lab and class session merged. Okay, so you will implement in the laboratory session. So there is no need to separate conducting and doing again and again the same thing. Okay. Now listen this, only 5-minute concept is there. So this is the popped element for the S1, and what is the popped element? B is the popped element. So this popped element will be pushed where? In the stack number S2. It will come here. What is the next element that we are going to pop? A. Where we are going to push it? We are going to push into the S2. So it will be placed here. Then after placing it, after making it empty and popping out all the element and pushing into the stack number S2, then what we have to do? We have to apply the final pop out operation from the S2. So if you apply, what is the result? A and B. What is the sequence in you push? AB. What is the sequence you pop out? AB. Are they same or not? So this is what we call as queue implementation concept using the two stacks. Using two stacks we are implementing it. Okay, see it. Now take one more example. 10, 20, 30. Where 10 will be go? First push operation. Then 20 push operation. 30 push operation. What is how many push operations are there beta? 3. Then you apply the pop operation. Where you are going to apply the pop operation? Sir, we have the stack from S1 we are going to apply. Okay. So which element you are going to pop out? 30 first. So 30 is popped out. Where you are going to push it? Here 30. Okay. Then again pop out 20. Push it. So let me write it. These are 3 push operation. How many pop operations are there beta? S1 push operation is 3. Pop operation is 3. And for S2? For S2 how many? How many push operation? 3. And how many pop operation? Okay. So what is the sequence after this? 10, 20, 30. Same sequence? Same sequence? Yes. So it means that this is how we mimic the behavior of the queue using two stacks. Yes or no? So how the algorithm will work? How the algorithm will work? See, you have to insert some element 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you are going to perform the dequeue operation, meaning a deletion operation, pop operation. So step 1 is push all the element to the S1 first. Yes or no? Initially S2 is empty. Yes or no? Yes. Then you try to delete some element from the S2. So if S2 is empty, yes, it is empty. So we will go to the S1. Is S1 is empty? Yes, it means queue is empty. If it is not empty, what you will do? Copy all elements, all elements. Copy all elements of S1 to S2 and perform pop operation on S2 one by one. अगर यहां पे empty नहीं मिलता है You say, sir, we have 4 elements. Copy all these elements now first, and then you perform the pop operation. Yes or no? Otherwise, if H2 is not empty, then what you will do? Whatever the element you have, you just keep on pop it out until it becomes empty. Yes, are you following this? Yes, beta, am I audible? Am I audible? Are you following the how we are going to do this? The flow chart. Are you following this algorithm, this flow chart? हाँ? क्या हुआ बेटा बताओ? अरे बेटा वो पुश हो गए ना फिर सारे एलिमेंट्स, अब यहाँ पे आ गए ना वो एलिमेंट सारे 4 2 3 and 1. Then you perform the pop operation. Yes or no? हाँ, ठीक है. So now how many push and pop operations are required? Can you tell me? If n is the number of element to be inserted, and I am not deleting or let us suppose that deletion of elements from the S2 is m, and the condition follows m is lesser than equals to n, then in such condition how many push and pop operations are required? Can you calculate it? हमने बोला अगर ये S1 है एंड दिस इज S2, इसके अंदर आपने इंसर्ट तो कितना कराया बेटा? इंसर्ट तो सर आपने n एलिमेंट्स करा दिए हैं, लेकिन यहां पे जो हमने डिलीशन जो कराया है अभी तक, वो आपने केवल अभी तक m एलिमेंट्स का कराया है, और कंडीशन क्या फॉलो कर रही है? m जो हो सकता है कि इट इज इक्वल टू n और इससे लेस भी हो सकता है. तो फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर सिनेरियो कैन यू कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स? Can you calculate the number of push operations and the pop operations that are required in total for both S1 and S2? Oh, you calculate it. Don't go straight forward, beta. Make the full calculations. So can you tell me the best scenario, best case scenario? What is the best case? Okay, let me give you the best case scenario. For example, these are the two stacks we have, S1 and S2, and n is the number of elements that need to be inserted, or there are m elements that need to be popped out from the S1. n को इंसर्ट करेंगे, m को पॉप करेंगे, और हो सकता है n इक्वल्स टू m दोनों इक्वल और हो सकता है कि m इज लेसर देन n. both conditions true. So let us suppose that x push operations are there or y pop operations are there in a particular stack S1 only. This is for the S1. So what is the best case scenario? The best case scenario is that you take the element, for example 1 2 3 4, you take the element, you push it, and then immediately you pop out, and then you pop out. So how many push and pop operation will be there in this case? 2 push operation and 2 pop operation. Yes or no? दिस इज द बेस्ट केस सिनेरियो बेटा. हम बोल रहे हाँ क्या चीज? S2 एम्प्टी है. यस, हम ये बोल रहे कि अच्छा बेस्ट केस क्या हो सकता है, ये हमने ये तो जान लिया, हमने ये क्लियर कर लिया है सर, ठीक है. वी विल टेक द हेल्प ऑफ S1 एंड S2, दो स्टैक्स की हेल्प लेंगे और एलिमेंट्स को इंसर्ट करेंगे, वहां से पॉप करेंगे और फिर वहां से जो है फाइनली S2 से पॉप आउट करवा देंगे पुश करा के. इतनी सी स्टोरी है केवल. अब आपको ये इमेजिन करना है कि सर एक बेस्ट केस सिनेरियो मेरे पास क्या बन सकता है, कि बेस्ट केस सिनेरियो इज समथिंग व्हिच इज हैविंग द लेसर नंबर ऑफ पुश एंड पॉप ऑपरेशन. यस और नो? सर ज्यादा से ज्यादा कम ऑपरेशंस हो इसमें. तो अगर मैं ऐसा करता कि मेरे पास ये एलिमेंट्स इंसर्ट कराने हैं 1 2 3 4 5, अगर मैं एक एलिमेंट को इंसर्ट कराऊं इमीडिएटली, और उसको इमीडिएटली जो है पॉप आउट करा लेता हूं. द मोमेंट आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग ऑफ इंसर्टिंग द न्यू एलिमेंट, in between I am going to pop out this particular element from the push, from this S1 and place it on the S2, and finally I am going to pop it out immediately. So it means that now this space is empty now. So what is the second element? 2, and this is already popped out, so this is also empty. Again we insert it and this is 2, and then again we are going to pop it out, then 3. Yes or no? This is one scenario. Are you following this? Yes beta. हाँ क्या चीज? वन एलिमेंट के लिए नहीं, वन एलिमेंट के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूं बेटा मैं. दीज आर द 4 एलिमेंट्स 1 2 3 4. ए क्या बोल रहे हो कि एक ही स्टैक ले और ऐसे करते जाए कि सर 1 इंसर्ट करा लो. हाँ 1 2 3 4 ऐसे बोल रहे हो सर. इसको 1 पुट करो, इसको फॉरवर्ड करा लो. Okay, no. Okay, okay. This maybe it is an initial thought. We will also discuss why it is not a right criteria or what is not a good criteria that you use in a single stack and you do such kind of operations. अदरवाइज तो सर सेकंड स्टैक का क्यों कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी बढ़ानी है एक सेकंड स्टैक लेके. ऐसे कर लेते सर, 1 इंसर्ट करते जाएंगे, एक पॉप आउट करते जाएंगे. ओके ओके, डू वन थिंग. ओके, दैट्स आल्सो, अदरवाइज वी विल डिस्कस इट, नो प्रॉब्लम. Okay, don't go for this push and pop operation. For the lab purpose, you have to analyze these two things. Can we use one stack to implement queue operation? आप बोल रहे हो सर 1 2 3 and 4. This is the element I have to insert. I am going to use the stack S1 only, and I am going to give the output as 1 2 and 3 only. Write this algorithm. How you are going to do this using a single stack? Second algorithm is, we have already done 1 2 3 and 4. We will take the help of two stacks, S1 and S2, and then finally we are going to produce the 1 2 3 and 4. Second algorithm. Okay, you have to perform all these things. Then we will discuss what is the time complexity and what are the advantages and disadvantages of doing these things, and if it is possible using the single stack or not, and if it is possible then what is the time complexity. Okay, so for today's task, what you have to do, let me tell you. This is master copy 1. This is visible? Okay. So have you implemented the push and pop operation on the stacks in the lab? Beta, once. Have you implemented this stack implementation using array and the linked list? ये implement किया है? ये बेटा मैंने कब दिया है? ये लैब का काम तो कब दिया है मैंने? ये आपने implement किया है ये? हाँ क्या बोल रहे हो? एक सेकंड मुझे. ओके चलो मैं ऐसा करता हूँ, छोड़ो इस चीज को. मैं आपको जो है ना लैब असाइनमेंट दे ही देता हूँ एज असाइनमेंट सबमिट करने के लिए ना. तो ये सारा का सारा पीडीएफ मैं आपको दे देता हूँ, और जो है जितना भी लैब क्वेश्चंस होंगे ये पुश एंड पॉप ऑपरेशन सारे परफॉर्म करके देखने हैं. जितना भी हमने सर्कुलर लिंक लिस्ट के सारे कॉन्सेप्ट जितना हमने यहाँ पे कोड किया है, वट एवर वी हैव डन, यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ये पीडीएफ मैं आपको शेयर कर रहा हूँ, एंड हाँ ये सब सारे के सारी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करनी है इसकी. ये भी करना है, अकाउंट और नंबर ऑफ नोड्स सेनिटल नोड वाला भी कर लेना है, डमी नोड्स जो है, और डब्ली लिंक लिस्ट के सारे प्रोग्राम्स करने हैं जितने आज किए हैं हमने। ओके, और उसके बाद जो है ये फिनिश करना है सारा। कितना? क्यू वाला कंसेप्ट यूजिंग एरे एंड यूजिंग व्हाट, सर्कुलर लिंक, सर्कुलर एरे। सिंपल एरे से करना है, सर्कुलर एरे दोनों से करना है। और उसके बाद इंप्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ दिस क्यू कंसेप्ट यूजिंग 2 स्टैक्स, ये भी करना है। तो इसको जो मैं अभी पीडीएफ बना के भेजता हूँ इसकी, ये भी भेज देता हूँ, नोट्स भी भेज देता हूँ, एंड देन सेकंड जो असाइनमेंट है उसको भी भेज देता हूँ। यस बेटा। हाँ, in the Google Classroom I am sending na. All these things I am sending in the Google Classroom. Okay. Now for the today's lab, you have to implement all these things, and that's done for the lab. So formally we are not going to conduct this session for the lab because already we are taken. I think 2 hours we have taken today. Yes. Okay. So you just implement all these things and submit it as an assignment by the next week. Okay. Okay, that's it. Now you can go and you can enjoy your lunch. Okay, beta. Okay. Yes, beta. हाँ। Can we insert in the middle position of stack? In the stack. Yes, we have implemented it because stack can be seen. Stack can be seen as in form of the linked list. So when in form of the linked list, if you will imagine the stack. So what is the position, beta? The front, we can create the number of nodes in the linked list. We have done this program. Beta. Let me show you. Huh? एक सेकंड, कहाँ पे मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको कहाँ पे किया है इम्प्लीमेंटेशन इसका। मास्टर कॉपी 1, दिस इज, हाँ ये किया तो है हमने इधर, ये देखो। ओके, विजिबल नाउ, सेट। ये देखो यहाँ पे किया तो है हमने ये विजुअल इन द स्टैक। सो दिस इज द स्टैक ना, दिस इज द स्टैक। सो ये इस स्टैक को, अगर ये वर्टिकल पोजीशन है इसकी, इस पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन को आपको ऐसे नहीं देखना तो ऐसे देख लो। और ये जो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ब्लॉक्स है बेटा, ये जो ब्लॉक्स है, ये एक्चुअली ब्लॉक्स में क्या है, ये तो पूरे के पूरे ब्लॉक को तो हमने स्टैक मान लिया, और इन ब्लॉक्स के अंदर हम क्या मान रहे हैं, मतलब मान रहे हैं मीनिंग ऐसा नहीं है कि हमने वहां पे कुछ पुट कर दिया है, इसके अंदर की क्या है, लिंक लिस्ट स्ट्रक्चर है ऐसे। जो पहला लिंक लिस्ट पहला ये वाला होगा, तो ये कौन सा होगा, इसको, इस पहले वाले नोड को हम टॉप मानेंगे। इसको अगर हम टॉप मानेंगे, इसके बाद इस वाले को नेक्स्ट मानेंगे, इसके बाद नेक्स्ट मानेंगे, तो सबसे पहले लोएस्ट एलिमेंट कौन सा हो जाएगा बेटा, लोएस्ट एलिमेंट मेरा ये हो जाएगा स्टैक का, मीनिंग ये 2 यहां पे। तो ये जो 3 है मेरा, इस 3 का मतलब क्या है, ये एक्चुअली ये वाला नोड है। तो अब आपको एक काम तो यही तो करना है कि आपको कोई इंसर्ट कराना है बीच में। तो फॉर एग्जांपल यहां पे कराना है, तो यहां पे करने के लिए क्या करो, एक नोड क्रिएट कर लो, और यहां पे इसका पाथ डेटा फाइंड कर लो कि कहां पे इंसर्ट कराना, मीनिंग मान लीजिए यहां पे कराना 5 के बाद, तो सबसे पहले एक टेम्प नोड ले लो, टेम्प नोड को यहां पे पॉइंट करा लो, और टेम्प नोड के बाद इसको यहां पे ट्रैक कराओ जब तक डेटा ना आ जाए। और जब डेटा आ जाए तो इसका ये वाला पार्ट जो है, जो यहां पे लिंक था, इसको किससे लिंक कर दो, इसको इससे लिंक कर दो, और इसको जो है इससे लिंक कर दो। बस इसमें क्या है, सिंपल लिंक लिस्ट का इंप्लीमेंटेशन है ये। केवल स्टैक के अंदर हमने केवल ये देख लेना है कि विजुअलाइजेशन हम कैसे कर रहे हैं, बस टॉप किसको मान रहे हैं। तो लिंक लिस्ट से बिल्कुल पॉसिबल कर सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम। ये हमने क्या किया इसको, एक सेकंड, मास्टर कॉपी में चेंज कर दिया क्या? ओह, एक सेकंड यार, ये मुझे याद दिला दिया करो कि एक मास्टर कॉपी में बना के रखता हूँ, तो इस मास्टर कॉपी में मैं चेंज ना करूँ, जब भी आप लोगों को मैं बताऊं कोई भी चीज़ तो एक उसकी स्टूडेंट कॉपी बना लूँ, तो उसके बाद जो मास्टर कॉपी है वो मैं आप लोगों का शेयर कर दूं उसमें। अदरवाइज ये ना ऐसे बहुत ज़्यादा इस तरह से हो जाता है, तो ये फिजिबल नहीं हो पाती चीज़ें फिर। तो ये मास्टर कॉपी हो गई, ठीक है। यस बेटा। हाँ हाँ। सेम प्रोग्राम में मतलब कैसे? बेटा लेकिन वो, लेकिन नहीं सुनो, वो ठीक है आपकी बात, लेकिन देखो प्रोग्राम के अंदर तो आप अलग अलग फंक्शंस को कॉल करके मॉड्यूल बना के कर सकते हो, कोई कोई इश्यू नहीं है उसका। लेकिन एक ये दोनों ही अप्रोच जो है डिफरेंट है। डिफरेंट कैसे है? एक में तो आप जो है लिंक लिस्ट का कंसेप्ट यूज कर रहे हो, एक में आप कंप्लीटली एरे का कंसेप्ट यूज कर रहे हो, है ना? तो आप बिल्कुल एक प्रोग्राम के अंदर कर सकते हो, लेकिन उसमें क्या करोगे जब आप एरे वाले को कॉल करोगे ना, तो जिस फंक्शन को आप कॉल करोगे यूजिंग, या उसको फंक्शन का नाम बना लो यूजिंग एरे, है ना? यूजिंग एरे वाले को जब कॉल करोगे तो वहां पे सारे के सारे उस मॉड्यूल के अंदर एरे वाले कंसेप्ट यूज होने चाहिए। आप एक डिक्लेयर करो एक एरे। हाँ हाँ, अलग अलग मॉड्यूल्स बनाने पड़ेंगे।